Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So I kind of discovered something new, and I may be a little late to the trend, but I'm just going to dive right into it. So AI art is becoming a new thing, and basically for those of you who don't know about it, it is essentially an AI, so like a robot program, computer program that will follow a prompt that you give it to make art. And I don't know whether you can use this art commercially or not, so for the sake of being safe and avoiding copyright issues, I'm only using these pictures as inspiration for like races and stuff like that, like I do on Pinterest to avoid any problems. There's nothing wrong with looking at a piece of art and taking inspiration from that to turn it into like a setting or a description for a race or something like that for one of your stories. So I've been working on the Republic Chronicles guide to my galaxy that I've built, and for that I'm going to need a lot of like local aliens and races that live on these planets that aren't in the mainstream series, but these planets have to be inhabited by races. And so I thought I would generate some AI art to kind of inspire me, because it's really hard for me to think of just brand new kind of races off the top of my head other than the ones I've invented. And I'm going to need a lot of them. So my thought was that, okay, I'll do that. But the problem is with the AI art, you still have to give it a prompt. So I'm still having to think of a description for a race. And then technically speaking, if I had a description for a race, I wouldn't need the AI art for inspiration. So it's a loop. So I discovered something else. So if you look on the screen here, there is a random fantasy. There's like race generators, world generators, things like that. And again, they may not be copyright free. Some of them and most of them I think are, because people just create these for you to take and use as you want to. But basically what it does is you click, like I want 5 words. I want it to be unique, and so I randomize it, and so it literally creates these different, like a description of a race. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to take this, put it into the AI generator prompt, and get pictures of races that I can then describe and use as inspiration for some locals for my galaxy. And I thought, this is so, because I did it once and this was what I got. So the prompt was digital art of an alien. That's my main base. That is a golem half buffalo folk. That was the one from the generator, and this is some of the stuff that popped up. So like this one is definitely cool for an alien type race. So I'm really excited. So let's delve right into it. Alright, so I think instead of 5, that was a lot. So let's randomize one. We'll do rat folk demi naga. Ooh, that one's okay. I save all of them just so I have it in case I need it. But this looks so cool. These are like more creatures, which I'm going to need to populate some of these worlds with creatures anyway, besides just taking from Pinterest. So that I really like is an actual alien race. So this one's definitely going to be cool. I love how they have like a bird-like beak with like dragon-like things. This is another good-looking creature. I love this. Some of these are like so cool. Alright, so let's do this again. Let's do half mushroom man and see what that comes up to. By the way, the AI program that I'm using is called Dolly, but it's Dolly 2. So this guy is definitely weird. That's oddly interesting. I'm going to save that one. I don't think I'm ever going to use that thing. So why did it like end up like that? Like that is weird. I'm going to save it, but that one is definitely odd. Now this one is definitely, I feel like, an alien race I could actually use. So that one's very nice. I love it. Alright, so let's do Demi-Int half Cyclop. Ooh. Y'all, I love that one. Not sure what's going on inside the head, but if you take that out, it's like these creatures with this orb on top of it, so you'd have to figure out how to give it a body, but I would just do a body of the same color with like a long, I'm getting a feeling of like long arms and a long torso. I don't know why I wiggled, but long arms and a long torso, and I don't really like that one, but they should be saved. So yeah, I don't like those, but I really like that one. So let's try to type in something on my own. I really like this because this has the feeling that it's deer-like, but it looks like a completely made-up alien race, and that is like perfect for inspiration and stuff. So, I mean, if you could buy character art, you would have to like hire somebody to do the art similar to that, but like that looks like a mask, honestly. So it looks like an animaloid deer, but like some of these are really cool. Like I don't know how in the world to describe that other one. this one, but it's like it had like a human-like face with like a snout that kind of extended and had kind of a deer-like nose, I guess. People with long necks and floppy ears with antlers. I could work with that. Some of these are like so good. So let's start off with half dinosaur, half centaur. This is so cool. Like, this is definitely, I could see a fantasy race, like an alien type race. I love this one because it's like a weirdly colored dinosaur. I don't know why. Maybe it's wearing clothes. That's like a shirt, I guess. Yeah, that one's kind of a weird thing, but it could be inspiration for a creature. Like, one humanoid race actually rides these instead of horses. So, see, even though the art's really, really weird, you can still use it as inspiration for your story. So let's go back. Half human, half elf fish. Ooh, this one is so cool. And this, you could have the stones or shells embedded into their forehead be like a decorative thing or like a cultural aspect. So this is definitely really cool. That one could be another underwater fish race. Like I said, some of the art that looks odd doesn't have it, like you're not going to use it as actual art for your actual races. So you can just use the art here as inspiration because that gives you a new, like, oh, they have a fin on the back of their head. They have really long kind of fish-like ears with long, big, giant bug eyes. And, you know, you can just use the description from it because it gives you ideas. Let's do human fish with fur. I'm being completely random if you haven't noticed. And then I think we may use the race generator again because my prompts are a little wacky. Yeah, that is terrifying. I don't know what's going on with his mouth. I mean, yeah, we're just going to use this generator again. This, I don't know what a kobold is. I think it's similar to I think it's a goblin in D&D. So the race kobold, you can't, like, some of these races that they're coming up with are copyrighted and you can't take them or use them, but obviously the appearance is what you're after. So when you have a description in your head, you could like add your own take. So these are really good as inspiration. Again, we're just using these as inspiration so you can describe it, add more features. It kind of, for me, it gives me a better visual than I could come up with on my own off the top of my head. And then you name the race, you build the race, you build the culture, you build everything. I'm going to do a handsome goblin warrior. This is the best they could do. Kind of interesting, I suppose. His eye is like all messed up. Again, the art messed up, really stupid, but it gives you the kind of the description that you know, if you're kind of like me and you need something to kind of go off of a little bit. We're going to up it to 5. A tall duck pen. This is a good race, but oh my gosh, it's like terrifying. I don't know why they use pterodactyls instead of ducks. Like, that's terrifying. Wow, that's terrifying. Now, I normally don't mess with, like, angels and stuff, because for me, that's, like, you don't touch anything with the Bible, but I'm just going to see what this prompt comes with. So, half angel, half gnome. Really? I need to get away from gnomes a little bit. You folk. See, these are, like, really interesting as a race concept. Like, this thing, definitely alien. Love how that's, like, a confused person with a freaking bat. Like, see, this is, like, perfect. Let's do half orc, half fae. Ooh, now this is such a cool looking race. These not so much. Instead of half orc, because they're green, let's do half, something weird. Not elf, human. Let's do dinosaur. I know I've done that before. I wonder what happens if you type in the actual dinosaur name. Like, if it can get that complicated. Definitely cool. I really like that one. And this one, again, the art's not that clear, but... and I don't know why he's squatting, but you can easily take the description of that and easily describe some sort of race from it. Again, we're getting so many goblin creatures. Like, get me away from goblins, please. That looks like a freaky plant. Oh my gosh. Half dinosaur, half plant. Like a specific dinosaur. So they're all holding a plant. This one's so cute. Like, look at him. He's cute. I like him. Alright, so let's get away from this. Let's do, instead of digital art of an alien, let's do digital art of a race that is, ooh, a shapeshifter elemental minotaur. Oh my gosh, these are like so crazy. Wow, these are like cool mounts, like instead of horses. So we're getting mounts, we're getting creatures, we're getting whatever the heck this race is. It's like a bull with wings. I don't know whether to keep that one or not. That one's like a bull monkey. That one's like a bull with multiple legs. That's weird. A shapeshifter elemental. That's kind of terrifying. That's definitely going to be some sort of elemental water monster. This guy looks very evil. Definitely an interesting concept for some sort of creature. It looks like it's made out of crystals. Like that could totally be crystals to me. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. A mushroom glowing hawk. This thing is so strange. I don't even know what to make of this. Oh my gosh, that is so weird. Isn't this little thing cute though? Like, so cute. But you know what? We haven't typed in Phoenix. What is this? Like, what the heck? I don't know. That's really cool. Like, this one is so cool. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna do a Phoenix OE. Okay, that is a Phoenix Seaman. Oh, this is so cool. Like, look at this. This is definitely a race. Oh my gosh. That's definitely something. Not sure what that is, but it's definitely something. Creature? Maybe? That is definitely cool. That's like a phoenix horse. They gave me another idea. So, that is a water nomad with glowing eyes. I like the idea of nomads, but like water nomads with glowing eyes. So we'll see what this happens. This is kind of terrifying. Definitely an alien looking race. Alien race for sure. I'm gonna go back to alien. That I could totally use. So we finally got a good one. I don't know why, but changing up my thing totally almost messed it up. That is terrifying because their heads are large, but having the head be super large and big and bulky, I think is going to be a good thing in the description, because I could say that like the head was so big it looked like their skinny body was going to topple over at any second, and I feel like that would really give readers a good visual of the size. Vampire with fangs and fur. At this point I'm kind of grasping at straws. Now this is cool. Definitely a wolf, I would say. Nothing new there. This is kind of a cool looking race. We need more furry races. A furry dragon phoenix. I love this. Oh my gosh, like, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, can I have one? I want one. I want to ride one of these things. That's terrifying. These are some really good creatures. I feel like I'm getting creatures now more than races. Like, look how cute that is. It's so fluffy and fat. I love it. Definitely going to have to do a side story with one of my characters having that as a little pet companion. And that one looks terrifying and just very, very confused. Okay, so I like furry. So we're going to do a furry human. Furry half human, half, what else we got up in here? Half troll. I feel like this is not going to be cute at all. But not all races would be cute, so we can't discriminate. Just kidding. I'm preparing for ugly. Yep, I got it. I really like his furry tail though. This is a cool race. This is a really cool race. I really like that. I love the tail and the dark skin. This thing is terrifying. Again, so they're like troll looking things with like fur, but I'm okay with that. I love this one. This one's so, like, once in a while you get this really good art that is like so good and you're like, yes, this is a race, I could build it. Like this one and this one have been my favorites so far. Like, that is so good. Well, we ended up with this thing, which I don't know what that is, and we ended up with this thing, which I think I could work with. The shape of his ears, head, tail and feet and claws are like so different. The 3 fingers and the fur with the face shape and the ears gives me enough traits to make a new race. So basically the key thing that you're looking for is something that's going to give you traits that stand out. So when you describe the race, you can be like this trait, and this trait, and it describes it enough physically that your readers can get kind of an idea. It's just for me, trying to describe the traits, I can't do unless I have a picture before me. And I hate using Pinterest all the time, and Pinterest does get repetitive. So it's like, for me, it helps to have these brand new images that's like this weird hybrid of a bunch of stuff. Badger man with horns and 4 ears. An animaloid deer badger thing. That is definitely cool. It's very creepy. A giant head, a skinny body, looks like the vampire creature I was trying to make earlier. This guy looks nuts, but I think I could work with that. I really like this one. This is another one of those clear, crisp races that I feel like could definitely work. Alright, well that looks like that's going to be the last one, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video and subscribe for more writing and reading videos every Monday. I'm so excited, so try it yourselves and let me know how it goes in the comments below. If you guys want more art videos like this, please let me know. And in the meantime, check out this video to watch next, especially if you want to see me do some writing challenges. Trust me, it's a good one.